Okay, so this in this chapter, they also, another grammar construct they talk about is adverbs that express frequency, and these are them: siempre, which would be, I don't know if I'm going to have room to write them all here, but I shall try. Siempre, which is always. Make it a little bit bigger. Always. Okay, then there is a veces, which would be sometimes, and then de vez en cuando would be once in a while. Casi siempre is almost always. Casi nunca is just the reverse, almost never. Algunas or muchas veces, that would just be another way of saying, algunas veces would be, let's see, let's put it over here. Algunas veces would be sometimes, and muchas veces would just be another way of saying often. Often, many times. A menudo is also often, and nunca is never, okay? And it looks like you can put them either in front or behind the verb, so I could say, I don't know, siempre estudio, oops. Español, and I can't put my, what's I thinking when I started this, I can't put my accent mark in because of the, well, actually, yes, I can. Hold on a minute. Okay, siempre estudio español o siempre estudia español o estudia siempre español. Okay, so it doesn't always, it could be de vez en cuando estudia español or estudia de vez en cuando español. Okay, so you can put them either before or after. Vamos a esquiar siempre a Chile o siempre vamos a esquiar a Chile. Both are fine. If you look over here, when they talk about on a particular day of the week, we use the preposition on. They don't do that. They use the article. So if I say I have a test on Friday, it would be this. Tengo un examen el viernes. That's how I say that I have a test on Friday. And if I want to say that I have to do something, like I have class on Fridays, meaning I have it on multiple Fridays. Tengo la clase de español. Then I would use los viernes instead of el viernes. So when you have, when you do something on a certain day of the week repeatedly, like Spanish class, you have it every Friday, you would use los. And when you have something just one Friday, you would use el. And that's the same for all of your days of the week. And all of them would end in s. You don't have to worry about making them plural. But if I wanted to say, like, I go to the gym on Saturdays, I would say los. I have to add the S when I say on Saturdays. Los sábados and los domingos. Oops. Los domingos. Okay. Cada is used only with singular nouns. It maintains the same form with both masculine and feminine nouns. So cada mes would be each month. So you can't have cada meses. It's only going to be cada mes. And cada semana and cada año, and it's cada with everything, because you can see that mes is masculine, semana, whoops, Semana is feminine. And año is also masculine. And each time we were still using cada. Let's make that smaller. So cada didn't change. It didn't matter. There is no cado. There's just cada. And it's cada for masculine and feminine. Todos goes before the plural noun, and this construction requires the definite article los. So when you're talking about frequency, because you can use todo for every other things, you can say like todos nosotros, like all of us, or todos ellos. But if you're gonna say, if you're gonna use it like with another noun other than people, todos ellos. Yeah, you can do todos ellos or todos nosotros. But if you're going to say all of the kids, todos los niños, if you're going to use it with anything else other than todos nosotros or todos ellos, then you are going to use the article with it. So if I want to say every day, it's todos los días, todos los meses, todos los lunes, todos los martes. And the difference is this would be every month, every week. This is, and if you want the plural, if you wanted to use meses, so you would say cada mes is every month. And todos los meses basically translate to the same thing, like all the months. And so you could use either or, like cada mes, like cada mes voy a una reunión con mis amigos y estudiamos cómo escribir bien. Or cada mes, what would I do every month? Maybe cada mes is a bad one. Let's say cada semana. Cada semana. Cada semana hago las compras en el supermercado. Okay? So that's saying that every week I go shopping at the supermarket. Or I could say todas las semanas hago las compras en el supermercado. And it means the same thing. One is saying each week or every week I do my shopping at the supermarket. For all the weeks I do my shopping at the supermarket. And they basically mean the same thing. Okay. The singular form, todo el día, toda la semana is also used, but the meaning is different. Todo el día is the whole day or all day. So cada día would be every day, and todo el día would be not every day, but the whole day. Toda la semana, todas las semanas would be every week, cada semana, every week, but toda la semana would be doing something for the entire week, not doing something every week out of the year, but doing something for just one whole week. So, todo el día, you use it to describe doing something for an entire day. And todos los días is doing something for multiple days, every day, okay? And so then toda la semana would be doing something for the entire week. And todas las semanas would be doing the same thing for multiple weeks. Okay. And then nunca is saying that you never do something. So if you just use the verb, if you put nunca in front of the verb, you can say nunca hace ejercicio. He never exercises. But if you put nunca after your verb, you have to put a no in front of the verb. So nunca hace ejercicio, he doesn't exercise. No hace ejercicio nunca, he doesn't exercise. So if you put nunca after the verb, you have to write a no in front of the verb. If you write nunca in front of the verb, whoops, after the verb, you have to write no in front of it. If you write nunca before the verb, you don't.